guys, hope you're having a great day today. Today is Thursday. Happy Thursday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. My morning's getting there. We're getting there. I just decided I was up all night with a sick child. So that is, my kids are older, so that doesn't normally ever happen, ever. But it was not a good night. So just up a lot, and I'm like, I shut my phone off. I shut my alarm off this morning so I wouldn't wake up, and then my eyes still woke up, and I'm like, oh Lord, I cannot get up right now. But I just couldn't fall back asleep. So I was like, all right, I'm just gonna get up and start moving. So got up, took a nice shower, took my time, you know, sat and figured out kind of what I need to do today. And then here I am, coffee in hand, gonna start my day just a little bit later, and that is okay. That is quite okay. So we have I've been tracking my sicknesses with my kids. I don't ever do that, and I think, oh, we get sick all the time. Well, it's not that we get sick all the time, it's that different people get sick. Like it's different when they were little, and like, you know, they were all together all the time, and like everybody got the same sickness. So it was, you know, like everybody gets it. And once in a while we have that, but not often. It doesn't, usually if some get sick, like the others don't. It just depends on the sickness. So this sickness is not affecting any of the girls and they are fine. But my boys have been not feeling well, and so we got back from our trip, and that's when the whole thing started. So, you know, lots of germs, lots of all of that, and so the one gets it, and then when he is getting on the path of feeling better, the next one is getting it. So, not my favorite sickness. I guess if I were to choose a sick, I would choose none at all, mind you, but if I were to choose it, it would be like everybody get it within the day of each other, because it goes through, otherwise it just drags out. So I feel like it's just dragging out, and that's okay. But needless to say, it was just a rough night. So I'm like, all right, what am I gonna do today? I'm like, I still need to, you know, I have things I want to do. I've done all my grocery shopping and got all that stuff. You know, we did discount store, all those fun things, but I don't have a lot of treats and snacks, that kind of stuff made up at all. And so today I was going to do that, which I'm still going to do that today. Stuff that I can have in my freezer. So I've been, you know, stocking up pantry, stocking up if we see something, but I haven't done a lot of snacks, which is a good thing. So I went through a time where I bought a lot of snacks, and you know what? There's nothing wrong with buying snacks without making them. You do what you can do in your family. So but for me, I haven't done that. I started to like make my own again, and I'm like, you know what? I just need to do that. That was my plan today, and I still is going to be my plan today. So, but first thing, I'm like, you know what? I'm just going to do it a little bit slower, and that's okay. Slower is okay. I can stop, do what I got to do for school, get back into filming. It'll just be back and forth today, and that's what I'm gonna do. So I just kind of put the dishes away. The dishwasher did not get turned on last night. I'm like, oh, so it's a little bit louder. So that's why I'm like over here getting that. So I'm gonna start on breakfast first, because kids are gonna need to eat. So I thought, I have bacon. Remember, I have a ton of bacon in my freezer. So I'm gonna put some bacon on a cookie sheet, and then I'm gonna make some scrambled eggs. So we're gonna do bacon, scrambled eggs, and then I've got toast with parquet butter spread. Oh yes. That's gonna be breakfast. So when kids get up, you know, as the boys, you know, it's like they're in that like sleeping phase where, you know, they're sleeping most of the day. So sometimes at night they're not so tired. So it's just thrown off your schedule. So when they wake up, it'll be good to say, here's some breakfast. And for the girls, the same way as well. That'll be done. Lunch, I think I still have soups from yesterday. We can do sandwiches. I know I have soup still. And then dinner, I was like, what can I make? And so I always like, when I was sick, or it's just a comfort food, it's not like a sick food, but like my mom would always make hamburger gravy. And I like hamburger gravy. I've got all those potatoes that I bought for like $1. So I'm like, let's make some mashed potatoes, because you know my kids love potatoes. No, they will. Instant mashed potato, not instant, regular mashed potatoes. And then I've got some frozen, I have it over there, I don't know if you can see over, well, wherever it is, back over by the ice machine there. Some peas, the petite peas frozen, and then I've got a package of hamburger out, and I'm going to cook that and make like a hamburger gravy. So I think that'll be a good, just a good comfort meal. It's kind of get chilly. I don't know what happened to our beautiful, well, I know what happened. It's not even March, so that's why. But it was super warm. Now it's like, okay, it's a little bit chilly still here. I think it's only gonna be like 59 today, which is warmer than most of you. I talked to my dad yesterday, and he's like, I was outside and it was warm, and he took a picture of his dog sitting in front of the wood burner, because my dad heats his house with a wood burning stove, like, you know, like with real wood and stuff. And so the dog was laying in front of me. He's like, Maggie says, enjoy your sunshine. She'll take the heat of the wood burner. So I'm like, I understand the wood burner stove is very warm, and I get that. So let's say it's a little bit chilly. I've been siphoning out the pool, and I'm like, okay, the water's out, but I'm like, is it gonna freeze now because it's so gosh darn cold? So I know it'll warm back up. It is early spring, so whatever. It's just that's how weather goes, but it is sunny. That will help a whole lot too. So, okay, I'm just gonna get moving because if I sit here and keep jibber jabbering, then we're not gonna get anywhere today. So let's go get the bacon on the cookie sheet, get that in the oven, and then we'll do the eggs, and then it'll be done. I can put it in the microwave, it can stay warm, and then we will focus on doing foods to freeze today. My goal, should I tell you my goals today? Let's tell you my goals. Okay, so I'm gonna make some energy bites because I have stuff for that. I'd like to do chocolate chip cookies because I have a lot of chocolate chips, and I'd like to try, I gotta go through my screenshots because a lot of you recommended like my chocolate chip, I'm like a failure on it, and you recommended like mixing either Crisco with butter or something. I don't remember. I gotta look up my combination. So I need to do that. I'd like to do that. I'd like to do monster cookies because kids like monster cookies. And then I'd like to do whoopie pies. I normally only make whoopie pies at Christmas time, but my kids like them. My kids do like them, and I thought, you know what? It's a good thing to freeze. It's a great thing to freeze. They'll take it out and eat it. So I'm thinking that, is that a, oh, and then brownies. I got box brownies, and I thought I could do it in my brownie pan, and then I can freeze those as well because they do freeze nice and they thaw and they're yummy. So that is my, isn't it? I think so. So I'm thinking I can accomplish that today. We'll see, and they'll just go in the freezer. So it's one of those things that'll freeze, and then when we need a treat, we can pull it out because we have a couple things coming up in the next little while, and it'll be just nice to have things on hand. So that's gonna be our day today. You guys ready for a great day? I'm ready. It's gonna be a good day. Like, yeah, it started out a little like, I was like, what do I do? What do I even film? Let me just tell you about laying on the couch. But I got up and I'm like, okay, let's do something. Even if I just made breakfast, lunch, and dinner today, that's okay too. But I think I'm gonna do breakfast, dinner, and treats today. You guys ready for that? All right, let's go have a great day making some food from scratch for our families or for yourself. All right, let's go. Okay, that does not look like the pretty package of bacon. Remember, I bought some at the discount store. It's been months now, and it was like perfect and delicious and great. And then I got the next box, and it looked like it was all just like thrown together pieces. It tastes good, it's just not as pretty. So yeah, and then I wrapped them up in my freezer and just kind of mixed up which one was which, and I'm like, this is the yucky one. So it's good. We'll just do it. I put it in the microwave because it's frozen. That's why it's all liquidy, you know, disgusting. But in reality, that's what I did. So, and I left it in there a little too long. So that's good. That'll go in the oven, 375, probably about a half hour, and then we'll have some bacon for whoever wants to have bacon with their breakfast. And my eggs, I'm going to do, I think I did 10 eggs here. I'm going to put some lactose milk in it, salt and pepper, and just whip it up and then put it and cook it over here in the stove. I put some butter in the pan and it's heating up. We'll make some scrambled eggs. After doing this, I'm having like a craving for doing little egg cups. I haven't done egg cups in a long time. So I'm thinking I'm gonna chop up some veggies like tomatoes and use spinach, maybe onions, we'll see. And just see what I got in my refrigerator here. Chop that up and put those in with some feta cheese and my scrambled eggs, and do little egg cups for myself. I feel like that sounds really good for a quick, you know, like brunch for myself. I was gonna do egg cups, but you know what, I'm like, the pan is already out. Let's just do a scrambled egg mixture. I'm like, I looked at those bowls, I'm like, that doesn't look like much, but I don't think everybody's gonna have eggs today, so I think that's gonna be fine. So I am gonna just put together stuff that I enjoy, and that is, I've got bacon cooking, but this is bacon bits because I have a tiny bit to use up. So I'm gonna use this, and I've got some tomatoes here. I'm just gonna chop these up into tiny pieces, chop some spinach, it's frozen just to break up, and then I've got green onions. I'm just gonna cut that up, saute that for just a second, and then put my egg mixture in there, mix it up, and put feta cheese, and then that will be some eggs that I'll eat this week. I think that's gonna be a good little mixture. So if the kids want extra, which I know they don't, then I can do that for them as well. Okay, so I'm just gonna put some olive oil in here. I could do butter, but I'll just do olive oil. And then I put the bacon in the microwave because I wasn't sure what I was gonna do, but I could have just stuck it in here and that would do a good job of, you know, crisping up in here. So I'm just gonna put all this in here, stir it up for a few minutes, and then add the eggs. Actually, I'm not gonna really cook it because I do like the freshness of the tomato. I don't want it like cooked or anything. So basically just pour everything together. You're gonna make one gigantic omelet. Basically that's what you're gonna do. Got a little sidetracked busy this morning. I had a sick child, so here's this egg mixture. My bacon got overcooked because I was taking care of a sick child, so that's okay. It's here, it is. So I'm gonna make a egg and cheese bagel. That's what one of the kids wanted, so I'm just, right here, put a piece of cheese on it for breakfast and put that in the microwave for a minute. So you do what you can do. So I'm like, all right, I guess I'll be eating charred bacon for a little while. It's good. It's good. Charred bacon is great. All right, we're getting there. Just a little bit of, gotta stop and go in my morning. That's okay. I'm just making sure everybody's getting food. Trying to keep sick ones away from other ones. We're getting there. So I am putting together, I just made bagels with the egg and some bacon. Some of them wanted bacon, so that will be good for those that wanted it. And then just keeping them in their zone. And then here's Steve wants some applesauce, and I said let's try a little piece of toast. Anybody else do applesauce and toast when they're sick, or is that just me? I remember having that all the time as a kid. So I'm gonna feed him this. I'm gonna eat a plate of food. Good to keep your nutrition and your health. I'm gonna get some vitamin C powder, all those good things, because I am in the direct line of fire for sickness, and that's never a good thing. So let me get him a spoon, feed him this, and then get myself breakfast. All right, didn't even get going on my day yet, but you know what? I'm gonna sit down and have breakfast. Sit down and have breakfast. Maybe we'll get started. See how the day rolls. Okay, so my day has not turned out to be a day that I anticipated. So, taking care of sick ones, household life is just gotten a little bit away from me. So what I have done is we had breakfast, then we cleaned everything up, then we just ended up doing a cleaning up things, and it just took some time, and then I had to run Jaden to work, and then got back and did some school with Autumn and got that stuff going, and I'm like, okay, it's already 12:30, I haven't started anything, but I still have the day, so that's good. But I started making dinner, so I did hamburger gravy. I cooked my hamburger, potatoes I started, but you know what I do? I let them run out of water. Like, who does that? I did that. So I'm getting there. I'm getting there. So I'm going to take those out. We're going to whip those up and make some mashed potatoes real quick out of them. Use the dairy-free lactate cheese, like lactose-free sour cream, and the milk, some stick of margarine in there, and make those. We'll have that for tonight with, I'm going to make some hamburger gravy. So it's okay. It's a day. It's a day, and this is what's happening. So I'm okay. I'm hoping it's only the afternoon at 1. I'm hoping the rest of my day goes a whole lot better because I feel like it's not right now, and that's sometimes that happens. So let's make some mashed potatoes out of a pan that just boiled all the water out. Okay, so I'm like looking, I'm like, that doesn't look like many potatoes, but you know what? I think we're gonna make it work. Just one of those days. So pour my lactose milk in there. I'm gonna get some, this I gotta cut open. Put you down here, there we go. Put some of this in here, I'll just do like half a stick. And then open up the sour cream right here and add this as well. All right, let's do some salt and pepper and then I'll whip this up real good. Okay, those taste really good. They turned out good. So I'm gonna put them just in a serving bowl here so I can cover them, keep them warm for dinner. Okay, for this, I've cooked my hamburger. I put a package of onion soup mix in there. Mom always did that. And I just put some beef broth. I'm gonna put some salt and pepper in here. Stir that up, and then what I'm gonna do is get a little bit of cornstarch and water. I gotta get a glass measuring cup. Get a little bit of water and cornstarch. I'm gonna do a couple tablespoons. I feel like I made too much, we'll see. Just stir it up. And I'm just pouring in here while it's boiling, and it'll thicken it right up. That's how I make hamburger gravy. People used to call it gravy train when I was in school, and they would never eat it. My mom always made it really good, so I like the way she made it. Okay, this is gonna be my lunch. This is a small taste of how delicious this is. Right here with some steamed peas, hamburger gravy. I feel like this is really good comfort food. We also have salad left over and chicken, like to go on top of the salad from yesterday. So lunch today is gonna be soup. Then we're gonna have that for dinner tonight. So what I'm thinking, let me go outside. All right, so I'm thinking, let me tell you what I'm thinking. So my day did not start out like as planned, and that's okay. Like, this is a real life vlog to share with you how life goes sometimes. Sometimes it's like, yeah, you have the best intentions to do like all these things, but then you know what, life gets in the way, and then like all those plans get thrown out the door. So I'm like in the kitchen and it's like almost 2. I'm like, do I really want to start food today? No, I don't really want to start food today, because you know why? I'm tired. I'm tired. I've been, like I said, I had a rough night last night, and then today has just been just going a lot slower than I thought. So I'm thinking, like, this is my thought, is like, you know what, why? Let's just end today's vlog, be done, because the rest of my afternoon can be focused on resting, doing school with the rest of them, and just doing the mom things. Right? Moms take days off, right? You take days off. Ones at work, you take time off work, even though I'm not working outside of the home. I'm working, doing what I do in the home, but it's still extra if I'm not, you know what I mean? If it's like extra food and stuff like that. So what I'm thinking is, you know what? I can do food tomorrow. I can do food the next week. It doesn't matter when I do it. That's the beautiful thing, is I can do treats anytime. So I'm just thinking I'm going to end today's vlog. So it's not, it probably wasn't very exciting. It was some breakfast, a little bit of dinner there, and that's it. But I'm just needing a comforting, quieter kind of day, and that's good to do. So sometimes you might set out to do like big giant things, and then you know what? Plans change and life doesn't go that way. So you just got to roll with it and go, okay, what is going to be the best course of action? So I'm thinking my best course of action is to not do any more food. That's okay. That's okay. Because you know what? I'll sleep tonight. I'll probably get up tomorrow feeling amazing, and maybe I'll do more of my treats tomorrow. I can do that. I can definitely do that. So That's today's vlog. I'm closing it. I'm gonna be done. I might even come outside in the sunshine for, 15 minutes and just like go, okay, breathe some life into me, God. Because that's always a revitalization into my soul a little bit. So, all right, so I hope you enjoyed it. I'm sorry, this is the way it is sometimes. So have a fantastic rest of your day. And you know what? Tomorrow's a new day. So maybe we'll do food tomorrow. So, all right, I will see you guys again tomorrow with another video. See you tomorrow. Bye.